In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on April 15, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Washington Nationals versus Pittsburgh Pirates. Two teams from the National League keep their series rolling with the third game of a 4-game set, as the Washington Nationals head to the Steel City to face off against the Pittsburgh Pirates on Tuesday night. Both squads are looking for a boost, hoping to lock in a win and gain some traction as the early season continues. In the opener, it was all Pirates. They came out swinging and didn't let up, putting up a 10 spot and tallying 14 hits while holding the Nationals to just 3 runs on 6 hits. That kind of offensive outburst is unusual for Pittsburgh, but rookie Paul Skeens helped light a fire, making an impact on both sides of the ball. The Pirates needed that kind of energy after getting swept by the Reds, and they definitely found it. As we look ahead to Game 2, the Nationals will send Jake Irvin to the hill while the Pirates counter with Mitch Keller. Both have logged 16 innings so far, but the results haven't been quite the same. Irvin has allowed 10 runs on 18 hits, showing some trouble keeping hitters in check. Keller's allowed 8 runs on 17 hits, but 7 of those runs and 8 hits came in just one outing against the Yankees. That means over his other 2 starts, he gave up just 1 run over 13.1 innings. Irvin, on the flip side, has been getting tagged for hits and runs every time out. Taking it all into account, this sets up as a strong position for the Pirates. In Game 1, every single Nationals pitcher who took the mound gave up runs. That kind of rough outing can sap confidence, while it builds serious momentum for the home team. The Nationals bullpen has been a major weakness too, sitting at the very bottom of the league with a bloated earned run average of 6.92. For Washington to have any real shot here, Irvin would need to turn in an unexpectedly sharp performance. Meanwhile, Keller has looked solid in 2 of his 3 starts and could be the steady hand Pittsburgh needs. If he holds the line, the Pirates' bats have a real shot to stay hot against Irvin and that shaky bullpen. As our first pick for this matchup, the Pittsburgh Pirates money line is our full game side pick. Heading into Monday's matchup, Washington had gone over the total in 10 of their first 15 games this season. Offensively, they've been solid, ranking 9th in baseball by putting up an average of 4.67 runs a game. That number dips a bit to 4 runs per game when they're on the road. They've been part of high-scoring games too, averaging a combined total of 10 runs per game both overall and on the road. The Pirates, on the other hand, have leaned more toward the under, with an 8-7-1 record to that side going into Monday. Their offense has lagged, ranking near the bottom with just 3.13 runs per game overall. But at home, they've been better, bumping that number up to 4.33 runs a game. Pittsburgh's total scoring average at home also jumps to 9.83 runs per contest. Given that the Pirates seem to find more offense at PNC Park and the Nationals can't always be trusted on the mound, there's a decent chance we see some fireworks. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Arizona Diamondbacks versus Miami Marlins. The Arizona Diamondbacks are hitting the road to face off against the Miami Marlins on Tuesday evening, kicking off the first of a 3-game set. These two teams met 6 times last season, and Arizona came out on top, taking the series 4-2. Lately, the Diamondbacks haven't had much luck away from home. They've dropped 3 of their last 4 on the road, including a tough series loss to the Nationals. The Marlins, meanwhile, are coming off a more promising stretch, having just won 2 out of 3 games against those same Nationals at home. Miami's been showing some spark recently, taking 3 of their last 4 games overall and holding a winning record when playing at home. On the mound, Arizona's Merrill Kelly has had a rough go. He's given up 11 runs over his last 2 starts, which only lasted a combined 9.2 innings. On the flip side, Miami's Connor Gillespie has looked sharper, giving up 2 runs or fewer in 2 of his 3 outings this season. Arizona hasn't been blowing teams out either. Only 3 of their last 6 wins came by more than 1 run. As our first pick for this matchup, the Miami Marlins money line is our full game side pick. While both of these teams have been putting up solid offensive numbers recently, things tend to slow down when they face each other. In their last 10 matchups, the under has hit 7 times, with the average combined score sitting right at 7 runs. Looking at recent trends, the Diamondbacks have seen the under cash in 5 of their last 10 games overall, and they've only allowed a total of 21 runs across their last 6 contests. For the Marlins, it's been a little more even. 5 of their last 10 games have gone under, but they've held opponents to 5 runs or fewer in 6 of those outings. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Seattle Mariners versus Cincinnati Reds. The Seattle Mariners, sitting at 8-8 on the season, will kick off a 3-game set against the Cincinnati Reds, who also hold an 8-8 record. Both teams had Monday off to reset before this midweek series. Seattle heads into this matchup on a high note after sweeping the Rangers in a 3-game set at home, while the Reds come in with similar momentum, having just completed a sweep of the Pirates in Cincinnati. The Mariners haven't found much success on the road yet, posting a 0-3 record away from home. Meanwhile, the Reds have been more solid in their own ballpark, going 5-4 at Great American Ballpark, where this series will be played. Both clubs are trying to build off recent wins and get above .500, setting up what should be a competitive series. This opener will feature a clash between 2 of the sharpest arms in the game right now. Luis Castillo and Nick Lodolo both come into the game with earned run averages below 2.15, but Lodolo has the edge, sporting a ridiculous 0.96 ERA across 3 starts. Even more impressive, he hasn't allowed an earned run in either of his last 2 outings. He also owns 2 wins over a strong San Francisco team, which holds an 11-4 record, with 2 of those losses coming directly from Lodolo's starts. Offensively, these 2 squads are nearly even, with Seattle having scored 61 runs and Cincinnati tallying 62. That means the arms will likely decide this one. Also worth noting, Cincinnati has a speed edge on the bases with De La Cruz and Friedel creating pressure every time they reach. The Reds have been getting it done not just in the win column, but also in terms of betting trends. They've cashed the first 5 innings moneyline in 5 of their last 7 contests, and have covered the full game run line in 93 of their past 164 games, including a current stretch of 3 straight and 5 of the last 6. Seattle, by contrast, hasn't been as sharp in this area. The Mariners have only covered the first 5 innings run line in 83 of their last 163 matchups, and on the road they've hit the full game run line just 35 times in their last 78 tries, winning outright in only 34 of those. With the Reds playing confidently at home and getting off to strong starts, backing them to keep that trend alive makes sense. As our first pick for this matchup, the Cincinnati Reds money line is our full game side pick. Like we said earlier, this is a pitching duel. Lodolo has thrown 12.2 consecutive innings without surrendering an earned run, and Castillo just blanked the Astros over 5 innings in his last start. Neither has allowed more than 2 earned runs in any of their first 3 appearances this season. Lodolo's games have been especially low scoring. His 3 starts ended 1-0, 1-0, and 3-2, each going under the total. Castillo's 3 games have also all stayed under. Offensively, neither team is lighting it up, and both rank in the lower half of the league in total runs scored. The Reds have been on a bit of a cold streak offensively in terms of totals. Just 1 of their last 6 games has gone over, and when they play at home, 5 of their 9 games have stayed under. As underdogs, the Reds have also seen 5 of 10 games go under, and after winning, 4 of their last 7 have gone under the line too. The Mariners aren't breaking that pattern either. Their last game ended under, and 6 of the 10 games they've played as favorites have finished under as well. This game's got all the makings of a grinded-out, low-scoring kind of night. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. San Francisco Giants versus Philadelphia Phillies. The Philadelphia Phillies are set to take on the San Francisco Giants at Citizens Bank Park. This will be the second game in what's set to be a 4-game series between these 2 clubs. Even though San Francisco has looked solid on the road early this season, Philadelphia has been putting up a strong fight, especially when it comes to drawing walks and piling up strikeouts. They're currently ranked in the upper half of the league in both those categories. The Phillies hitters seem to have a particular knack for handling right-handed pitchers, showing patience and discipline at the plate. That approach could give them an edge again. On top of that, don't be surprised if the Phillies bullpen makes things tough on the Giants when it matters most. As our first pick for this matchup, The Philadelphia Phillies money line is our full game side pick. When they're playing at home, the Phillies have been productive, scoring over 5 runs per game at Citizens Bank Park. The Giants, on the other hand, have also been able to create some offense on the road, carrying a respectable .260 team batting average away from home. That said, neither bullpen has been all that reliable, especially in late game situations, which has opened the door for more runs to cross the plate. Since both lineups tend to stay patient and wait for their pitch, there's a good chance this game sees some offensive fireworks. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Cleveland Guardians versus Baltimore Orioles. Two American League playoff teams from last season are set to open up a 3-game set in Baltimore on Tuesday night. The Cleveland Guardians are aiming to repeat as champions of the American League Central, a title they've already taken twice in the past 3 years. The Baltimore Orioles, meanwhile, are trying to lock up a third consecutive playoff berth and bring home their second American League East title in the same stretch. Both teams are looking to prove that last year wasn't a fluke and that they're still serious contenders in 2024. Charlie Morton is still trying to notch his first win in an Orioles uniform, and this Tuesday might be his best shot so far. He'll be taking the mound against a Guardians squad that's had trouble performing on the road this season. Their starter, Logan Allen, had a rough time away from home last year, finishing with an earned run average above 5 in 11 road starts. He also didn't fare well under the lights, posting an earned run average close to 7 in 14 night games. His command hasn't improved much this season either. He's issued 7 walks across his first 2 starts and has only managed 5 strikeouts. That shaky control could mean plenty of traffic on the bases for Baltimore. Don't be surprised if the Orioles chase Allen before he can finish the 5th inning. As our first pick for this matchup, the Baltimore Orioles money line is our full game side pick. The Guardians have been swinging the bats well lately, scoring at least 6 runs in each of their last 3 games leading into Sunday's finale against Kansas City. Even though both the Orioles and Guardians are hitting below .230 as a team so far this season, they've managed to combine for over 30 home runs, showing they can still do damage with the long ball. Baltimore has gone over the total in 2 of its last 3 outings, and Morton's earned run average is hovering close to 9, which suggests more runs could be on the way. Look for both lineups to produce and push this game past the projected total. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.